Welcome to Joby, a movie and a bottle of wine.
Hey everybody, it's Joby and Matt and the cat again. Glad you came by to see us. We've been working hard at drinking, watching movies, and having a good damn time. I'm going to start out by going over some wine. My mom told me last week when I went to get some cheap wine, start drinking the cheap stuff, the really cheap stuff, maybe you'll like it. I really like this one. She was so right. It's called Snapdragon, and the story was really good. All right, so this guy befriends a dragon, and the dragon watches over his fields, and by snapping his teeth, he keeps anybody from leaving with any of the grapes that he makes his wine with. And after the dragon dies, he plants an entire vineyard on top of him, and Snapdragon is the vineyard that he planted over top of him. Isn't that a good story? I liked it a lot. Matt and I enjoyed it. It was really fruity. It was really fruity, but it wasn't sweet, and it wasn't dry. But it was nice and fruity.
Fruit delicious.
Fresh to frozen, $4.99 a bottle. I don't know what you pay for it in the real store, but I'm going to find out, I guess, because I liked it enough to buy some more. We had some Locos. Just finished off my black Loco. Enjoyed it very much. No, it doesn't stain your mouth black. We watched good movies this week. The best one was Irma la Douce. I was reading Style Weekly, and it was talking about French things that were going on in Virginia. And it was very interesting. Shirley MacLaine was born at St. Luke's Hospital here in Virginia. She was in the movie Irma la Douce. It was very cute. Shirley MacLaine and Jack Lemmon, adorable. Adorable. Good story. Irma la Douce means Irma the Sweet. She was a hooker. He was a cop. He lost his job because he arrested all the prostitutes and pissed everybody off. So he went to live with her, and she worked twice as hard to keep him happy, and he worked twice as hard to be her secret lover that paid her. It was hilarious. It was back in the old day, kind of funny. It wasn't something that, you know, new movies would excite you about, but it was adorable. She had the little dog. She carried the little dog around. Matt was really taken aback by her little demi-bras that she had on under her see-through tops. She was cute as a button. Back in the day, she looked like a little Barbie doll. She was adorable. She's still awesome. She still rocks it on the screen. I love Shirley MacLaine in everything I've ever seen her in. Let's see. Jurassic Games. It was an uncorked movie that I watched. They took these 10 criminals that were going to die on death row anyway from lethal injection, and they virtually gamed them into with these dinosaurs and these games, and then they would kill each other off and fight each other and all this stuff. It was a really good movie. You know, I like those uncorked movies. It reminded me of, there was another movie that I rated before. I'm sure Matt will show you the name of it. It had Josh Duhamel, Fergie's husband, in it. And he was politicizing, he was making political people suiciding themselves. So people would call in or text in, and they would text in money. So whoever committed suicide on the game, their family would get a bunch of money because people would call in or send money in. I got a frog in my throat. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. I'm sorry, Matt and I have been watching Bugs Bunny.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
I watched another one called Disobedience. It had the girl in it from, she was getting married. Steve Martin was her dad, father of the bride. Adorable girl. She was having an affair with the other girl whose father passed away, and she came back to town, and come to find out these two had been having an affair. And the cute one that stayed from father of the bride, she married one of their best friends. It was a dude, and she stayed in the community. And then when the girl came back, it kind of ruptured everything, but I think everything went back to normal in the end. I don't know, it kind of drug on. You can watch it if you want to. It wasn't my bag of beans. One that was my bag of beans, people, was Truth or Dare. That was really good. So they go on vacation together, and they go to a castle, and they play Truth or Dare with this strange guy. Well, come to find out, the strange guy had to lure them there to that place to play that game, to keep the game going so he didn't die. Then there's more chances. It goes in the order of how you were chosen in the Truth or Dare game. So, spoiler alert.
You could trouble me for a warm glass of shut the hell up.
I'm going to stop there. I got to tell you, unless you want to know. She gets on social media at the end, and she invites everyone in the world to play Truth or Dare with her. So then everybody is in on the game. So it's never her turn again, because it goes around the whole wide world and everybody plays Truth or Dare. But the coolest thing of it, so everybody makes this face, and it's like, and they come at them. It's crazy. Truth or Dare. They do it when they're coming at you and asking you, and they come out of nowhere. Truth or Dare.
Clearly losing Truth or Dare upset her.
It's awesome. And then when they kill themselves, if you don't do your Truth or Dare, you die. You kill yourself or you just die. It was really good. All right, so number one, the first movie that I watched this week was Leisure Seeker. Oh boy, did I enjoy that. That was originally a book. It had Donald Sutherland and Helen Mirren. It was so weird in the beginning. It played all these foreign previews with the words down below, and I was like, oh my God, did I rent something that I have to read the whole time? I can't watch stuff like that. I have no attention span whatsoever for shit like that. So come to find out, when the movie played, it was not. I don't know if they were just promoting foreign movies or what, thank God. So, Donald Sutherland and Helen Mirren are getting ready to be put in nursing homes or taken in with their family because they can't live together anymore. Donald Sutherland is suffering from like really bad Alzheimer's. He goes in and out. His performance was masterful. I mean, you could tell when he was fully coherent and when he was totally lost. You were like, it just washed over his face. Remember that game, you know? It just washed over his face. So she loves him so much that they hop in the Winnebago, and the Winnebago in 1975 that they released in Australia is called the Leisure Seeker. So that's what she called their little getaway. And the family would get in it and they would travel everywhere. Well, Donald Sutherland, the character, always wanted to go to Hemingway's house in Key West. He quoted Hemingway. He read Hemingway constantly. He loved Hemingway. So they hopped in the Winnebago, the Leisure Seeker, and took off for Hemingway's house. The end. I don't want to give that away. If you want to know what happens in the end, you absolutely have to watch it. I can't even tell you what happens in the end, but I say it was a book. The ending is sad, but their time together is beautiful. When they go from one campsite to another in the Winnebago, she sits out there with him and she puts up a sheet. And she has a little slideshow, and she shows him pictures of the family and things that they had done and places they had been together. And she quizzes and questions him, you know, do you remember who these people are? Do you remember this? Do you remember what year it was? And it's so cute because the other people that are in the campground with them, they're all lined up behind them watching them. doing the slideshow. They're so interested in it. Everywhere they go. There was a cluster of kids from like a fraternity that got all excited and wanted to get in the middle of it and watch the slideshow. It was so cute, you guys. Leisure Seeker. You know, I had a good run of movies this week. The features of this week was Rampage and I Feel Pretty. And I already watched both of those, and I gave them all 3 thumbs up, so I couldn't rent them and watch them again. So I watched all these really great things, so you guys can watch these too. They're fun. The Leisure Seeker, it was so cute when they interviewed them. You know, I love the special features, and they interviewed them, and Donald Sutherland and Helen Mirren said there was no toilet in the Winnebago that they were in. So they had a really hard time. It was like they were really camping.
There is no bathroom.
I think I mentioned everything. I mentioned how much Matt liked the demi-cup bra on Shirley MacLaine in Irma la Douce. Oh, yeah. I showed him my bra. He liked my bra, too.
Oh, no, she didn't. Oh, yes, she did. No, she didn't. Yes, she did. No, she didn't. Yes, she did, Peter. I just saw it. All right, take it easy.
And another one I don't know if I mentioned was Breaking In. It was a preview that I want to see. It's something we're going to watch and we're going to review. The woman inherits the house from her dad, and he was a master of keeping everybody locked out or everybody locked in. And she inherited the house. She was going to sell it, and then these people are evidently looking for something in the house, and they lock her family in and they lock her out. And I think they underestimate her capability. I think she's going to kick everybody's ass and get back in the house, y'all. But other than that, I hope everybody gives a shout out for Joe. My mom texted me a while ago that we got something going on with Joe that everybody needs to pray about. And I hope that you'll pray with me, because I'll be praying all night and I'll be there first thing in the morning. I hope you have a great rest of your night. I hope you try this Snapdragon wine and some of those great movies. Just because they're cheap doesn't mean they're horrible movies, and just because they're cheap doesn't mean it's horrible wine. Enjoy them. Be cheap, people. Bye, y'all.
Thank you for watching Joby, a movie and a bottle of wine.
Truth or dare.